G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Valheim. Hope you guys are doing well. Now, in the previous episode, Exciting Times, we bested the bone mass, and as a result, it is time for us to really think about what is next. And yeah, I'm really glad that we decided to prepare a little bit before actually going back to fight the bone mass, because I think it really did pay off quite a bit, especially, you know, having the you know, the upgraded mace and also the upgraded shield as well. Well, by upgraded I mean the new versions of both those items. And yeah, we were able to defeat the bone mass without really much of an issue at all. So I don't want to say it was disappointing or anything like that, but I feel like the Elder was a much tougher fight than the bone mass was. You know, things were very, very predictable with the bone mass. But anyway, as a result, we obtained this thing here, the wishbone. Now, this will apparently help us find hidden things, even in the areas where we have potentially been to already as well. So, I don't know how it works. Apparently it will ping according to the description here. And if we move in the direction of the pings will get more intense and we'll eventually find something, I assume. But again, I haven't exactly seen it in action, so we'll have to see on that front. So we have been also just preparing ourselves for crafting the larger boat. I forget what it's called. There it is, the long ship. So that's essentially what we're going to get done right now, is check out this long ship, and we're really going to be setting up for a bit of an adventure out there. So let's see if we can place the long ship down. I'm just a little concerned about doing it right here where the waters can be a little bit shallow, but with any luck we might actually be able to get the long ship in the deeper end on that side. So let's place down a workbench and let's just go out here a little bit more, and let's see if we can actually get the long ship in. Okay, apparently we're not close enough. Ah, there. Okay, so we should be able to get the long ship in now. Let's try to do this. So yeah, this thing is gigantic, by the way. I'm not comfortable with the amount of space that we actually have here, so what I might do is quickly take this down. We'll recover our wood, and then we'll place it back down just over here. I think that should give us a little bit more space to work with. So now, let's place the long ship down a little bit further out there, and hope that it doesn't, like, damage itself. Nice. Okay. There we go. So our first long ship. I have no idea if we'll ever craft any more, to be honest. Hopefully not. But you never know. There might be a need. So let's get rid of that. And yeah, let's also just think about what we are going to need to bring with us on our massive journey. Now, the goal of this journey is not really to explore in biomes that we've never been into before. We are going to explore continents that we've never been to before, primarily. But I am sort of looking for more of the Black Forests, because we're still trying to find this mysterious thing that's apparently in the Black Forest somewhere, which will unlock a few more things for us down the line. So that's the goal. Let's just do a few things here before we leave. Let's probably drop in some more ores to smelt. And we can let that chug away. I do want ingredients for a portal. So let's just check on what we need for that. 2 settling cores, Great Orb Eyes, and 20 of these fine wood pieces, or fine wood... Yes, I was going to say planks, but they're not exactly planks, are they? Let's grab Great Orb Eyes. And settling cores, where do we have those? Yep, here we go. And we just need a couple of these. But yeah, we don't really have a lot of fine wood, do we? So that can present a little bit of a problem for us. We probably should consume some foods. Let's go with some soup, and we'll do a deer stew and a sausage. That should keep us going for a while. Alright, so I guess we should make sure that we actually have the fine wood that we need. So let's get to it. And we may as well use Eikthyr right now, because I think the majority of Eikthyr will recharge while we're sailing away. So that's fine. And yeah, we do want to think about all the stuff that we might need with us while we sail. I'm thinking of maybe crafting a better axe before we go. So that could be something quite useful to have. That way, you know, we won't spend so much time trying to cut down trees. We could do it in less swings, perhaps. Okay, good. I am going to try and make a habit of clearing out tree stumps when we do cut down some trees, because I think some of you guys mentioned that if you leave too many stumps around, that can cause the game to lag a little bit as other trees, you know, come and go. So, yeah, we'll try and do that, obviously. Unfortunately, the stumps itself, they don't actually give you the higher tier materials. Like, you know, if you're cutting down a birch tree, you're not going to get any fine wood from the stump, which is a shame. But anyway, it is what it is. Let's get rid of this log right here, and I think once we're done with that, it really is just going back home and, you know, preparing. We'll get the iron axe crafted, and yeah, I'm just sort of thinking about whether or not I want to spend a little bit on upgrading our iron gear here. We could. I just don't know if it's too early or not. But then there's also the matter of having like iron armor. We don't have iron armor right now. It'd be nice to have some iron armor going as well, but I suppose we don't really need to rush into it. Let's just put stuff away here. I am actually going to convert some of that into whatchamacallit. Oh, sorry, we need 2 more. I'm gonna convert it into coal. Got spare resins, we'll put that away, might as well. And yeah, let's get crafting here. Okay, we don't seem to have any more coal. We are probably going to need the iron, so let's just quickly drop off some iron here. I'm guessing we'll need 20 iron to get the to get what we want. Let's just drop that in there. So another 15 might be a little heavy. All right. So, what else do we need? Leather scraps. Okay. Easy done. Okay. One iron axe coming right up. And that should let us just put away the old axe. And focus on using the brand new iron axe. Let's take a look at how much it's going to cost to upgrade stuff. Particularly maybe the sword and the shield. So let's have a look. We need 10 iron for that, and a couple more leather scraps. 1 wood, easy. Alright. Okay, but that's going to be the extent of what we can upgrade right now though, since we don't have all the iron necessary for upgrading everything else. Iron mace only takes the iron. Yeah, okay. That's... what about the buckler? Okay, needs an ancient bark. We could potentially do the buckler right now, but anyway, let's go with the sword. Nice, and let's maybe just do the buckler. Why not? So, just 1 bark required. Okay. And what we have here? Oh, we've got some tin. Let's just put that away. Okay, so we don't exactly have all the iron that we need. My bad. Don't suppose 1 piece of iron is about to come out soon. Okay, let's grab that. And yeah, let's get this buckler upgraded. We may as well. Oh, sorry, I forgot to pick up the rest of the iron. All right, so. Oh, actually, no. Oh, we've got tin coming out right now. Bloody hell. All right. Well, we're gonna have to sleep as well, because I'd rather start sailing in the morning. So let's actually have a sleep. Actually, I do want to take a look at our food options here. Okay, we've got some decent foods going on. We probably should make a few more things, maybe shoes or whatever, but I think for the moment we can probably survive with just what we have. We also just want to make sure that we're setting up the portal correctly. I am going to just quickly teleport back to the outpost, and this is I guess, advice and at the request of one of you guys around keeping this place safe and secure. And really, it's just about closing the door. Because I keep having the door open, and a lot of people are sort of thinking that those Grey Dwarves might actually come in and mess things up for us. So, good idea. Alright, so now that that's sorted, I think we should just quickly check back, see if we have any iron coming out here. Yes, we do. Nice. And yeah, we just need the rest of our iron there. Let's get that buckler crafted. Or upgraded, rather. Nice. Alright. And once we have a sleep, I think we're ready, guys, so... do that, and plenty of space for looting. We'll bring a little bit of food with us in a moment. There are enemies nearby. Really? Where? Oh, right here. Okay. Hey! Stop messing with all of my fire. Or all of my torches. Bloody hell. These guys don't know when to quit. At least we got resins out of that, so it's good. Let's chuck the resins away. Buke berries, stones. Let's drop that there. Stones, I suppose we can bring some stones, that's fine. Who knows, we might need to build a fire at some point. Okay, let's sleep. Oh, now we're wet. Let's just dry ourselves off here. Good. Yeah, so it has been a very long time, but we did actually get to see Hugin in the previous episode as well, giving us a bit of a hint as to how to use this wishbone. So hopefully we can use it properly. It is apparently morning, and it is still a very stormy day. Not the best. But anyway, let's drop a couple of pieces of wood there. I do want 10 wood with us because we may need to actually drop down a crafting table or a workbench whenever we need to drop a portal. And speaking of portals, let me just quickly change the tag here. So we're gonna go with something called, I would say, expedition. And yeah, we'll go with that. And that way, when we drop down our next portal, we'll also call it expedition. And that way, we'll be able to come back home pretty easily. Right, it's time to get going. Despite the very, very bad weather, actually, sorry, I almost forgot about food. We need food. Let's get food organized. So, yeah, let's do... I suppose we don't need to bring all of it, right? Let's just do one at a time. I think we'll be able to sail long enough to achieve good things. And if we're getting very close, we can always just, you know, park somewhere, pop down a portal, and come back home. Alright, let's check this thing out. Hopefully it moves a little bit faster as well. But anyway, so we got a stool there, nice. A stool here, another seat here. I'm guessing this is the cargo hold. Ah, yes. Alright, that is so much more. We'll be able to bring so much iron with this, or silver, in our case, I guess, is the next thing that we need to find. But anyway, so the wind is blowing against us, unfortunately. But I'm trying to think of where we should head, and we did sort of curve around last time when we took the carve out. Perhaps maybe we should work our way north around this side and see what's there. So that's the goal for the rest of the episode. The only problem is actually being able to get there without having too much of an issue. I hope we can actually get out of this area. Ouch, without causing too much damage to the longboat. Alright, good. Don't suppose... Okay, yeah, the sails come back down if I speed up a little bit more. And a lot of people also say, obviously, that maybe we don't want to be sailing around in a storm. I mean, it sounds like sensible advice. A deer there that's in the middle of the water. Looks like it can actually swim. It's trying to get away from us. Yeah, so I can hold the thing as well, which is nice. Kind of the same thing as using the carve. Actually, come to think of it, if I want to use the oars, do I have to be seated? Okay, I do. Alright, it makes sense. It makes sense. There's some level of realism here. I was hoping to be able to just sort of like, you know, hang around somewhere else on the boat and have the boat keep going. But anyway, just gonna have to hang around here for a little bit. At least until we can get some wind behind us. So we sort of know what's going on here. This is likely going to connect with, you know, this area. Yeah, we're just gonna have to get out of this sort of little neck area here, and hopefully we can then work our way north. Yeah, I feel like I've chosen the wrong time to leave here, because the wind is really making things slow for us, but anyway, it is what it is. For the moment, we'll just have to deal with. I reckon the longboat would be so cool if you actually got the chance to like play with other people, because there are so many seats. You can actually have like heaps of people just like ride on this thing. But yeah, I wonder if there's like even bigger ships than the Longboat. I'm assuming no, but I could be wrong. You know what would be cool? Like, a telescope would be nice in situations like this, so you can actually see where you're going, and you can try and see if there's any sort of land nearby that you'd want to visit, especially when you're on the boat. Alright, we've got a bit of a structure thing going on there. Very good. Let's make sure we don't crash. That would be nice. Not crashing, that is. And yeah, finally, we've got a little bit of wind behind us. So, I guess the goal, as I said before, guys, is we're going to try and look for new continents that we've not stepped on before. So, preferably, you know, we want to be finding a place where we have to sort of cross the oceans to get to. And, yeah, hopefully it's actually, you know, the Black Forest biome, and then we can, you know, explore around. Now, the other thing that I'm not sure of is this mysterious thing at the Black Forest, is whether or not it's going to be something that we can identify from the coast, or whether or not it's something that we would have to sort of look for and sort of, you know, like explore more inland, if that makes sense, because if so, then obviously it's going to be a very difficult process to find whatever it is we're trying to find, because not only are we needing to sail somewhere, but then we're also going to need to, you know, explore these new continents on foot. Is it me, or are those structures made from something different than stone? I wonder if we can get, like, brick or something like that. I mean, I don't know, brick feels like it would be technology that's a little bit too advanced for the Viking era. Or I could be wrong. Oh god, alright, let's stop. Oh no. Okay, yeah. I didn't hear a loud crunch as we smacked into this thing, so at least that's a plus. So it didn't really damage our ship too much, luckily. Okay, that did not sound very good. Have we beached ourselves? Not quite. I don't think we've quite beached ourselves here. Yeah, okay. I think we can still keep going. We probably want to think about repairing the ship sometime soon, though. But anyway. Good. We can still continue. Yeah, let's try and avoid hitting stuff if we can. That's generally a good idea when it comes to sailing. Alright, so where are we? Okay, we're starting to head back south, which is kind of interesting. So it gives us a frame of reference as to how big this continent might be. So I'm actually gonna turn this way. Again, I'm not too familiar with like marine navigation and what the terminology is exactly, like port side or starboard side or whatever. So I'm just gonna stick with left and right, or this way and that way. We'll keep it simple. But yeah, so I mean, I can see like the continent seems to connect over to this side potentially. So perhaps maybe we just work our way to the edge of like the continent on this side, and maybe we continue further north, hopefully. It said that we could eat, so let's actually do that. So, I'm not entirely sure if that's something worth investigating. There's some kind of like a blue haze looking thing. I don't know if that's just a sort of like atmospheric sort of glitch, or if it actually indicates anything. Oh god, alright, we took a little bit more damage there. Alright. But I don't think this is the place. This is still probably part of the continent that we started from. So let's again, as I said, head towards the north, and we'll see if we can cross these oceans, find a completely new land, and see what's out there. Okay, we've got rain, and we are officially in the oceans in terms of biome. Whoa, okay, gigantic waves. I can't imagine actually sailing against some of these waves. That might actually be a little bit crazy to do. I suppose they're not too bad for now. Okay, so the mini-map has changed back to the Black Forests. So I assume we're about to find some kind of new continent here, hopefully. I don't know if perhaps maybe we've just been really lucky, but I haven't exactly seen the dangers posed by being in the oceans, either at night or during a storm. So, yeah, not entirely sure what's going on there. What is happening here? So, we're again in the oceans. This is interesting. I'm not sure what this is exactly, but I am willing to check it out. I'm just trying to find the best place to leave the boat without having the boat get damaged. And yeah, there seems to be a few interesting things that we could maybe look at. Um, oh, actually, that's a bad idea. You know, one thing that is missing from these boats, I feel, is like some kind of like an anchor that would keep the boat in place. But anyway, I think this is good enough. Okay. Bit slippery. What is this? Abyssal barnacle. What the hell is an abyssal barnacle? We can't, like, interact with it? Can we mine it? Oh, you're joking. I didn't bring my, my pickaxe, guys. Alright. Anything else of interest here? Nope. Alright, it's just these abyssal barnacles. An abyssal sounds dangerous. It might be like some like huge monster or something like that potentially. I mean, I'm a little bit concerned that if I start mining this thing, it will like just awaken and then try to destroy us pretty much. But anyway, let's just place down a marker first, and we're going to have to sort of figure out what to do with these barnacles. I assume there's some kind of resource. Unfortunately, I did not completely plan this journey very well, and not bringing all of the essential tools with us. Oh god, alright. A little bit of extra damage there, just to top things off. Alright, so if we set down a teleporter somewhere, we should be able to get our pickaxe, and then we'll be able to then investigate the abyssal barnacles and find out what's going on there. So let's get some wind behind us, and again, let's continue north, and hopefully we'll find other stuff aside from the abyssal that we've just found. So that was an interesting find. Again, if it is a monster, I'm not entirely sure if it will actually stay in the one spot, but my experience with the word abyssal is in like games like Final Fantasy and all that sort of stuff, you know, like they're definitely like enemies, and from the sounds of it, pretty powerful enemies or powerful foes. I have no idea, you know, if it comes from Viking mythology or something like that. Perhaps, maybe it does. Oh, I see... Yeah, I see stuff there. I see a continent of some sort. Maybe we can work our way there. Alright, so we've reached more meadows. And what we could do now, in fact, is since we're at the meadows slash black forest here, we could perhaps maybe repair the boat, and we could also place down a teleporter just to get us to and fro the house a little bit faster. Oh, for some reason I'm unarmed. Okay, so, yeah, I think this is a good enough place for a trip back home. We probably do have a few things that we... Hey, it's Odin. Oh, it's left. Yeah, we should teleport back home, so let's set stuff up. Hopefully that's close enough. Good. I mean, I did see, like the mini-map change to meadows for a tiny little bit there. I wonder if it would be better for us to make our way back to the meadows rather than setting up a teleporter here. Alright, I think it's probably going to be better if we leave and we find somewhere a tiny little bit safer than our current location. I think it makes a lot of sense. Problem is getting out of here without damaging the boat too much. Ah, yes, and we're against the wind as well. Good stuff. Come on. Alright. Good. Ow. Yeah, plus I don't really see any structures here. Might be good if we have like a structure or two that we could sort of seek refuge in. But anyway, I'll head back this way. Just because this way we're sort of heading further north. Yeah, I'm just keen on trying to make our way to lands that are a little bit further away from home. So I think north is a good choice. I saw some sort of blue-looking light coming out of... I don't know what it was there, but we could check that out. I'm not entirely sure if that's actually anything. But anyway, we've reached the meadows. So I think this is probably a good spot to, you know, park. And it's close to the Black Forest over there, so... Alright. Good. skellies and stuff. That's okay. Let's set things up. And our teleporter is going down as well. Good stuff. Alright. And we may as well just repair a tiny bit. Alright, let's go home. I don't see any enemies nearby, which means that it's probably a good chance for us to come back home, do what we need to do. We can even sort of just get the rested buff. Might be a good idea to gather some more food. And, you know, make sure that we've got a little bit of fuel for our adventure. Let's take a look here. Okay, so the farm is nearing completion or maturity, so ready for harvest. All right. And yeah, that pickaxe is really the main thing that I'm looking for here. Oh, goodness me. So where did we leave our pickaxe now? I seem to recall that perhaps maybe we had to leave our pickaxe somewhere to make way for a little bit of weight. Oh, here. Okay, goodness me. I was in a panic there for a moment, guys. I'm like, where the hell is it? Alright. More resins. I like it. Stuff that I don't really want with us. I'm gonna contribute further to the garbage pile. Cool. And I suppose we should do the farming right now, because I think everything's ready. So we may as well. Is it a good idea to maybe get rid of some of these piggies as well? It might, because that way, while we're here, at least they'll start breeding. Don't seem to have any carrots here either, so we're gonna need to top them up. So, we're probably gonna have a bit of a problem with having too many scrap pieces of leather. So, I'm not entirely sure what people do with scrap pieces of leather. Yeah, if you've got any advice on that, let me know in the comments, because yeah, I have no clue what we'll do with it. We seem to be slowly getting more and more in excess of having these leather scraps, and we have like an excess number of those, and bones, and Great War of Eyes, and everything. So we've come to a point where I feel like we need to sort of ditch stuff. But then you always feel bad about ditching stuff when you don't really know if there's going to be a need. Alright, cool. A decent number of carrots there. Let's just chuck all of that in there. Oh, actually, take that back. We do need to actually use some of those carrots for seeding, so Maybe we'll do that after the seeding process. Good, good. Alright. So, let's get the cultivator. And yeah, let's drop in our turnip seeds first. I hope they actually have enough space to grow there, but anyway. Alright, good. So, I suppose now we could just drop these carrots in here. Nice. Alright. More turnips. Very nice. Let's actually get our additional seeds here. I mean, I don't really know how many we're gonna need, but... Alright. Let's do carrots. Alright, I think we're done. Let's just sort of put a few things away. Nice, okay. Good, and we've got spare turnips. Let's put these away. And, yeah, we should put the cultivator away as well. And I think we should have all the tools that we actually need. Extra boar meat, always nice. Put that away as well. And we're at 3 minutes remaining on our foods. I think we're gonna have to eat sometime very soon, but not before we head back, obviously. Actually, forgot to check on our rested buff. Okay, we're at 6 minutes on that. Let's, sorry, just quickly regain our rested buff here. And if we sit near the armor set that we are displaying, I think we should be able to get the best level of comfort. So, comfort level 10. That's quite nice. So, how long can we remain rested here? "17 minutes. That's pretty good. Alright. let's continue our expedition. Now, I think it's probably worthwhile going back to the Abyssal and seeing what that's all about. So, we probably don't need any of this stuff. Let's actually just gather everything, make sure we've got all of the right ingredients in hand. Yeah, I think we've got everything. And yeah, we'll set it back up again when we need to, obviously. This was just a little bit of a pit stop. And yeah, I'm keen on seeing what this Abyssal has to offer us. We might be a tiny bit stuck here, guys, not gonna lie. Oh, no. Come on. I guess worst case scenario, we could potentially... Actually, one thing that we could potentially do is maybe dig some of the soil here, make it deeper. Okay, let's eat. Alright. Let's try that again. Ow. Okay. Well, at least we managed to escape. I don't know, I feel like sometimes parking the longboat at certain places can be a little bit of a death trap. As much as you would like to sort of properly leave the longboat somewhere, it might be better to just, you know, leave it a little bit further away from land. Okay, I hope that we'll be able to just ride the wind all the way back to the Abyssal here. It's a little bit frustrating that we might actually have to go against the wind to try and get there. I suppose maybe when we get close we might have to do that, but might just skirt the wind availability here. Alright. Love it. I think we're sort of heading straight for it, which is nice. Okay, I'm gonna have to go against the wind now. So it may take us a while to get there, but hopefully not too long. Yeah, I'm just a little bit worried about not having any more food to eat, but as long as it doesn't take us 20 minutes to, you know, set up another portal to go home, I think we'll be okay. But yeah, this is a little bit of a risk, not gonna lie. Alright, so Abyssal's back in sight. Let's, again, try not to park too close to it. But maybe we'll stop around there. See if we can jump back on. And, yeah, let's see if we can mine this thing. Chitin. Abyssal, okay, whatevers. We're gonna have to go back home to check all of that out. But nice, we've got another material. I think that's how you pronounce it. Chitin. Chitin? I think so. But if I'm wrong in the way I'm pronouncing it, let me know, guys. Oh lord. Am I right in thinking that this thing is alive? Is it safe to assume that that is the case? I think so. Is this thing moving? I have no idea, but I'm scared. I'm getting off. Oh, it goes back down. What? All right. Okay. Well, here's a question for you guys. So, do these things come back up again? Because if they do, then obviously there's a reason for us to come back here, but if they don't, then I may as well just, you know, take the marker off. But now I sort of understand that we kind of need to be quick about harvesting all of those barnacles. Otherwise, yeah, we'll pretty much just lose them forever. Maybe. I wonder if there's another way to get those barnacles aside from the abyssals. But anyway. I think it's time to move on. Let's just hope that we can find another interesting area to sort of explore. But yeah, again, hopefully we'll find a few more of these abyssals. We are headed north, aren't we? Yep, great. So let's keep going. Yeah, so I'll keep the marker there in case it does sort of come back up out of the ocean, but I don't know, I have a feeling that it's permanently down there now. Yeah, it did not like that. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure about this. I feel like maybe I should go back to the meadows. We could potentially just set things up again in the similar area. And then maybe we can sort of do a little bit of exploring on that continent. Maybe. Where are we? I mean, the other thing that I'm not entirely sure of is whether or not this connects to the starting continent that we were on. Because if it does, then obviously I don't really want to spend too much time there. Maybe it's better if we just continue all the way north. I see something over there that might also be another continent. I do see a few islands over there. Sun is going down. Again, I sort of think about, you know, people saying whether or not we should be sailing out at night. I see those like pufferfish looking things down there. Never seen those before. I wonder if they're edible or not. Obviously, they might actually be a little bit poisonous. Well, maybe not even a little bit, maybe they're lethal, potentially. Okay, this could be the plains, potentially. Although I am seeing some very tall trees, it could potentially be the Black Forest again. Okay, definitely Black Forests, and there's some swamps over there as well, it seems. Might not be a bad idea to park here and see what's going on. Okay, I see a nice structure here, which we might be able to use as a base of operations. Maybe. Ooh, okay, getting a bit too close here. There is a cave nearby as well. I'm not entirely sure if I like that. Alright. I think this place is decent. Hopefully. To be explored. Again, I have no idea what I'm looking for, so... Alright, hopefully the boat is going to be relatively safe around here. Oh, hey. A nice amount of tin here. Have no idea where we're gonna find the silver, but perhaps maybe it would be in a new biome. Somewhere like you know, the highlands or something like that, but let's just clear out the Grey Dwarf infestation here. Alright, good. Skelly's up there. Oh no, okay. We've got one of you guys as well. Oh lord, okay. There we go. Nice. Alright. Let's deal with these skellies. Okay, now, hopefully we can make this into our base of operations. Let's just see. Well, first things first is we need a workbench. Let's do that. So maybe just... maybe here. I sort of want to do a similar setup to what we had for the other base of operations that we've got going. So we might have like a fireplace inside. But yeah, let's convert this place as much as we can. Now I know we can use like stone, like bricks and stuff like that, but I haven't exactly experimented with any of that just yet. So I'm gonna stick to what I know at the moment with the wooden stuff, and you know, at least it'll just be like a temporary thing where we sort of enclose the area and you know, wall off the exterior and, you know, obviously put a few roofs as well. I think that will be sufficient just for a start. Yeah, let's get rid of that. And we'll do that. Oh, we've ran out of wood already. Okay, so perhaps maybe we should focus on getting a fire and getting a the portal down. I think that could be good just to start off with. We're gonna have a smoke inhalation problem if we don't actually funnel the smoke, I feel. Or is that going to be fine? Oh, it might be okay. Might be okay. Okay. At least these guys are giving the wood that we need, so that's good. Let's set up this portal. And yeah, I think the portal can just be over here. That shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. Nice, okay. Cool, got 10 wood, let's see. Maybe we can just continue a tiny little bit more. Alright, and we're going to need to set up some kind of a roof here, though, if we're going to use the workbench to repair and to get a little bit of comfort. So... yeah, something along those lines. Let's just do that. Yeah, we can probably get rid of this. Whoops. Cool. Yeah, smoke everywhere. So we'll think about like funneling the smoke out a little bit more. Doesn't have to be now though. But yeah, the small roof that we've put up is actually giving us a little bit of comfort here, so that's quite nice. A door might also be good. So... where's our door? Okay. We don't have enough wood for it. Of course. Well, we might as well give our brand new axe a go. Oh, goodness me. That is powerful. Nice. Alright, well... yeah, let's get this door crafted, and... once we've done that, I think we're going to be done for the day, guys. Well, for this episode anyway. I mean, I feel like it's been pretty productive. We found some new things. We found an abyssal. We know what they're about now, so we just need to be prepared the next time we find one. And yeah, there's all sorts of different places that we've seen. The question is whether or not we're going to be able to find anything interesting here. So I think in the next episode we might spend time doing a bit of a run around to see if we can actually locate anything of interest. If I run towards this side and find that it's about to connect to this section, then perhaps maybe this is not the place that we need to be. And we can perhaps move on. There's also some swamps nearby, so we could also mark down the location of some crypts, perhaps as well. But anyway, let's mark down our outpost here, and I think we're going to be calling it an episode here, guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed this episode. As usual, leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.